If more information about success is all we needed to be successful, everybody would be successful. I truly believe in self-improvement. I believe that it's important every day to try to be the better version of yourself. But I think things are getting a little fucked up right now. Every day there seems to be a new self-improvement guru, a new YouTuber that made it big and wants to sell you a class, a course, or a book about how they achieved it and how you can too. Let's face it, self-improvement and hustle culture is omnipresent in our lives, and it can become very toxic if you're not careful. And it's a huge business as well. Here, I just asked my personal assistant, Google. Personal development market size was valued at $41.81 billion. Billion dollars. And they say it's estimated to reach a $70,000 billion industry by 2030. And there's a lot of different styles of self-improvement. From the guy that yells at you because you're not fucking rich yet, you're 27 years old, what the fuck are you doing with your life, bro? To the soft and gentle, polite person that just wants to help you with their bestest and finest motivational quotes and self-improvement tips and tricks. And they all supposedly found the best way for you to improve your life. And if you buy their classes or their books, it will do just that. And what do you think is in that book, that course, that's gonna transform your life so drastically that you've never heard before for free on YouTube by most likely the same person that's trying to sell you that exact course or book on their YouTube channel? Absolutely nothing. It's gonna be the same content, repackaged, remarketed, for you to think that you're getting something new and special. Just take example of many YouTubers that have become really successful, now selling a course on how to become a successful YouTuber. And it's not like there's a shortage of those types of videos. There's so many of them, and for free. By the same people that are selling that course to you. I've researched a little bit of those courses. Took me about 2 minutes to find people that were really not happy with the course, that it's not what it was advertised that it was gonna be. So before buying anything like this, just do your research. I mean, if you have the money to spare and you really think that the person that is selling the course or the book could really help you out, be my guest. But seriously, let's be honest. Most of the time, you know exactly what to do. That's the thing when it comes to self-improvement. We're often looking for validation of what we think. I know that you're not an idiot. I know that you're a smart person, and you know what to do most of the time. Here's some examples. I have no energy, I'm overweight. You know you need to exercise, you know you need to eat better. I'm always broke. I'm always short at the end of the month to pay the bills. Stop buying dumb shit and start living within your means. Or find ways to make more money. I'm tired of being tired, feeling like shit every morning. Stop going out with your friends every night, drinking and going to sleep at 3 a.m. I procrastinate all the time. I'm lazy. I'm tired of it. Get off the couch, close Netflix, and put your phone down. I hate my job. I hate my life. I hate my partner. Change it. I need to get out of that rut and I don't know how. Do all of the above, it'll just do that. And please, don't give me that it's easier said than done bullshit. I'm not saying it's easy to do, I'm saying that it's doable and that you know what to do. And you don't need to buy more books or buy more classes for you to know more about these things. You have to give yourself a little more credit on knowing how to live your life. You're probably much better at it than you think, and you should be proud of yourself. Self-improvement is a life process. It's a marathon. It's not a spinning class. But we'll get back to that a little bit later. Also, another thing that self-improvement can do to you by looking at more and more self-help content, I think it can disrupt the way you're looking at your life. Even if you're looking for that one specific thing that you want to improve on, if you fall into that rabbit hole, you might start doubting a lot more things that we're doing perfectly fine in it. But you hear someone doing it differently and it just like triggers something in your brain. You're like, oh, maybe I'm not doing that properly. That kind of stuff. And also, you could become some sort of self-help asshole. You know, the type of person that thinks that the way they live is just the best in the world and everybody should live that way. Don't be that. It's okay sometimes to need a reminder. Hell, I need them too. But daily consumption of self-help content can turn into an addiction without realizing that you're actually not doing anything other than watching videos and wasting your time, making you feel more like you're a life incompetent and that you don't have your shit together. I know, I fell in that trap. I was constantly comparing myself to others, reading books after books, wishing and hoping that after that book, something was gonna happen by magic and my life was gonna change. And again, these books are just regurgitating the same thing over and over again. I'd give you an example. You have the 2-minute rule, 5-minute rule, 10-minute rule, 20-minute rule, and they all say the exact same fucking thing. Do your shit. I'm not saying these are bad rules. I implement them in my life daily. I'm just saying that you don't need to buy 5,000 books, classes, and courses to know that stuff. It always makes me laugh when I see a video, and there was a trend of those videos at some point. Oh, I read 100 self-help book, and here's what I learned. I read 300 self-help book, and here's what I learned. If you need to read 300 self-improvement books to improve your life, you should not be giving advice. Instead, you should reevaluate where to put your money. And understand one thing, it's not possible to apply it all to your life. I know because I tried and it drove me crazy. It made me feel like I wasn't good enough and I was behind in life, that I must have been doing something wrong because I wasn't getting the result I thought I would get. Then I just stopped watching and reading self-help things and just started applying the things that really spoke to me instead of trying to add new ones every day in my head. Suddenly, when I stopped, it cleared up all the noise. I was able to focus on what was important to me, and my oh my, what a world of difference. I instantly started feeling better about myself. You could read all the books you want and watch all the videos you want. It'll never compensate for action. When you learn something that speaks to you, apply it right away to your life and see if it works. Watching videos ain't gonna make you those things. Your action will. And that's what I meant by self-improvement is a marathon, it's not a spinning class. That you could say all the right things, do all the right things, think positively, do everything that you're supposed to do, yet you see no changes in your life. That's because it's no magic trick. It's just like the boiling water. Up until 99 degrees, nothing really happens. And then 1 extra degrees, boom, you have boiling water. I don't like the color so far, but I'm gonna finish it and then do another pass. It's too dark still. For some reason, I'm in need of pink in my life. Self-improvement is the same, my friend. If you apply something to your life for 2 weeks, give up because you feel that it's not working, and then you move on to the next thing, I got bad news for you. You're not gonna achieve any self-improvement that way. Sometimes you have to do these things for years, and then at some point, ta-da! You will see all the benefits and changes that it brought to your life. Seriously though, if you're not patient with the self-improvement tips and tricks that you learned, you don't start applying them to your life for years or so, you're wasting your time, my friend. You're just gonna end up speaking all the right words, all the trendy lines, but actually only be watching videos about doing things and not doing anything. And that, my friend, is the vicious circle of self-improvement content. I think you're great. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.